Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about knuckle conditioning. Knuckle conditioning is a good thing and a bad thing. Some people believe in it, some people don't. I personally, I do believe in it, but I don't believe in it in a certain sort of way. So when I believe in it, these are your money makers in competing or anything like that. I'm not saying use your money makers in a illegal fight in school or out there on the streets or anything. When I'm saying your money makers, I'm talking about competing or UFC fighters, Bellator fighters, any kind of MMA or boxing or any combat sport that you use your fists for. Those are your money makers. And there's a few techniques out there that you can do. There's a bunch of different ways. You can get a tire, tie it to a tree, and put a towel or whatever over it and punch it. That also works with technique standing up, where there's some that don't work for technique on how you punching and stuff like that. But some things like knuckle ups, they help condition your knuckles. And it's not all of your knuckles, because how your fists are, or at least mine anyways, mine aren't flat. I only get like these right here. I only usually get these three, because this middle knuckle right here, it is bigger than the others, and my knuckle is kind of crooked as well. So, but that's beside the point. Point is, knuckle conditioning, it can be a good thing for you or it can be a bad thing for you. Now, I'm not saying go out there and punch a wall or anything. No, that's not knuckle conditioning. That can hurt your hand, hurt your arm, hurt your wrist, all that stuff in a horrible fashion. You can break a knuckle, you can break your ligament. Yeah, I don't know where I was at, but I think it was at where I was saying you can like break your bones. So you can break your bones, you can in your fingers, your knuckles, your wrist, your forearm, all that stuff. You can break your bones by punching walls. So don't go out there punching walls. Don't go out there punching these. I mean, the wood will help, yeah, but not a good knuckle conditioning. Now, what I'm fixing to show you, you're fixing to say, well, isn't that the same thing as punching a wall? In a sense, yes, but in a sense, no at the same time. What I mean by that is you're not punching it as hard as you can to actually break something. You're punching it to actually form your knuckles and toughen your knuckles more. Not more so of trying to punch a wall because you're pissed off at somebody or something like that. So I have a little barbell right here, 10-pound barbell. And what I'm going to be doing is punching the top right here. Not punching it hard, but I'm not punching it soft either. Just punching it. And as you can see, knuckles are red, but they're not red. That's a type of knuckle conditioning. One technique anyways. Here's another technique, knuckle ups. Now, whenever you're doing a knuckle up, you're not going to want to just go down, up and down. You're going to want to twist it around so you get more of a confusion on your knuckles. So, something like this. So, when I do knuckle up, something like this. Those are the types of knuckle ups that I do. It's a good technique because it really helps form and toughen your knuckles up. It's a great technique, one of my favorite techniques. Now, like I said, there's a bunch of different things that you can do. Some good, some bad. I don't have a heavy bag here or anything. I'm not at a gym. I'm in my home. But knuckle conditioning, like I said, it can be good or it can be bad. Now, if you want to go knuckle conditioning with a heavy bag, I do recommend wearing wraps, but like bare knuckle wraps where they still have your knuckles out. Just because when you're hitting that bag, your wrist can still go like this if you don't have good technique, and you can break your wrist. So if you're punching a heavy bag and you don't have wrists on, you're in danger of breaking your wrist right here, where that bone is right there. You're in risk of breaking that. But as of putting wraps on, it takes that risk down. I mean, I'm not saying it's not impossible to break your wrist with the wrist wraps on still, or anything like that while you're punching a heavy bag bare knuckle to condition your knuckles. I'm just saying that it's a form. A lot of people do it, a lot of people don't. I wouldn't necessarily say it knuckle conditioning conditions your bone. I more so say knuckle conditioning toughens up the skin, and I feel like it builds up more fat around it or cushion. I don't really know the proper term for it. For like skin going over your knuckles and all that stuff to make it thicker. Like you'll go out here and you'll see like say junkyard workers who are always working on cars. They got scars all up and down their hands, and they're real thick hands too, because their hands have been hurt so much and swollen up and all that stuff so much that their hands are just toughened up. Sort of how knuckle conditioning is, but it's just for your knuckles though. Now, I'm not saying it's not going to work your hands or anything like that. Knuckle ups are a good way of working your arms, a little bit of your chest. Knuckle ups are. Now, just punching the barbell over there, that's not really doing anything but just working my knuckles. That's me either standing or sitting, whichever one I want to, just sitting down on the barbell. So it's a form that you might like, or it's a form that you might not like. Some people do, some people don't. There's some people that believe it, and there's some people that don't believe it. I personally am in the middle. I believe in it, but I don't believe in it. And the reason I say I do and I don't, like I said before, is because it depends on how you're doing it. And it also depends on if you're doing it right and getting any success out of it. Because if you're not doing it right, you're not going to get any success out of it, and you're just hurting yourself. And that's not something either of us want. Because I know you don't want it, I don't want it for you either. So don't go out there, if you're watching this video, if you're a little kid saying, oh, he told me go punch this and it's going to condition my hands and stuff like that. Now, I'm not saying there's little kids on here watching this. I mean, if they are, then they are. If they're not, then they're not. But I'm just saying that knuckle conditioning isn't just always pleasant. You're gonna feel it, and I mean, it's like just working out, but it's working out for your knuckles though. You're toughening up your muscles and your skin around your knuckles. And that's just my thought on knuckle conditioning and a few techniques that you can do. And like I said, knuckle ups, you can just do that around the house or anywhere pretty much. Or say you have a barbell around. Most people nowadays do have barbells like those, like whether they're 5 pounds, 10 pounds, stuff like that. They usually do, but I'm not saying that you do. So if you don't have one, use a barbell. Or if you're like me and you don't have a heavy bag, then knuckle ups are the way to go in my opinion. And all the way around, knuckle ups are just my favorite because it doesn't just form your knuckles, it works your arms as well. So that's my favorite form of knuckle conditioning. Now, like I said, there are a few different techniques. You can look up better videos than this and see the other knuckle up conditioning videos that are out there. It's just what you prefer, what you like, and what you want out of it. And that's just my thoughts. So I'll be trying to make another video here in a few days about ab workouts and stuff like that. So yeah, if you want to start start gonna be going into more workout techniques. So if you want more workout techniques, I suggest sticking around. So yeah, this was a little bit about showing you what you can do and also talking about what you can do, because I don't have other things that I can do. Now, if I get a tire here soon, I'll show you what I was talking about with the tire. Or if I get into a gym, then I can show you the heavy bags and stuff like that. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be right away as soon as I get in the gym, but yeah, I will be trying to make a video. And I do have a new 4K camera, because right now I'm just filming on my phone, my Samsung Galaxy S8. But I do have a 4K Action Pro camera, and I have a tablet slash laptop thing that I'm going to start editing videos. So it may still be, it may start getting longer, and I may not be doing weekly videos, but I'll be getting videos out as soon as possible, because I'm just starting out, so I don't fully know all the editing and all that stuff. I'll lie to you and be like, oh, I'm going to be posting weekly and then not own up to it or nothing. So, but I will be making more videos, and I hope you like this video. If you did, leave a lot, I can't even speak. Leave a thumbs up and subscribe, please. And see you in the next video. Peace.